just got you live doing that. That was fantastic.
She stopped touching me.
How many people have said that?
Not many.
So here I am again at the Clarke Awards with. Am I running? Hold on. I am, and we've got people watching already. I'm here with a Clarke Award nominee, Dave Hutchinson, whose book Europe at Midnight was nominated. How did it feel to have your book on the shortlist?
Absolutely brilliant. It's the most wonderful feeling. I can recommend it to anybody.
I read. I wanted to read Europe at Midnight because it was on the shortlist, but I'm one of those people that has to read things in order. And so I read your first book, and then I read this one. And what really struck me, it felt to me like it almost didn't matter which order I'd read the books in. Was that something deliberate? Did you plan that?
I didn't want to write a straight sequel. I wanted to write something that came in kind of from the side. It's a little bit of an accident that it does stand-alones quite so well. But I know people who have read them back to front, and they say it doesn't really matter.
I thought that was amazing. The plotting that had to go into that. I mean,
Everybody! Oh my God! It's an emergency!
It's an emergency. I think
the tills are closing in 10 minutes. If you're holding a vote, you need to buy it. You can come back and have more wine. We'd love to see you.
Buy my books.
I can see books on that table.
I didn't win an award. Buy my books instead.
Stay right out. Let's go back. Seriously, tills will close at 9. If you want to buy a vote, now's the chance. Step right up. Thank you very much.
I'm sure you didn't mind that interlude to encourage people to buy your books.
It's been a brilliant evening, it really has.
How much plotting did you do before you started writing, or did you just jump in?
I tend to just jump in and see what happens.
That's incredible.
If I plot, I tend to just spend all my time plotting rather than writing.
But how did you get your head around it? Because the bit that cracked me up was the bit when they talked about how many Eurovision Song Contests entries there'd been. And I was like, you just covered the whole scale of Europe if Europe went crazy.
That was an idea of a friend of mine on Twitter.
Right.
So thank you, Jem, for that. We were just sort of joking about one night on Twitter, and somebody said, well, imagine what Eurovision is like in Rudy's Europe. And I thought, yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Let's put that in.
And with Brexit coming about, did you feel like a bit of a prophet? Or
I've watched that with incredible horror. I really wish it hadn't happened.
Yeah.
I'm a very keen fan of Europe, and
well, that came over.
good.
Yeah.
No, so Brexit has been a bit of an annoyance to me, but the people have spoken. So apparently, yes.
So where now? Is the third one out, or is it?
The third one, Europe in Winter, is out in November, beginning of November.
How far-reaching will the saga be? How many books does it end with?
There's going to be 4 books.
Right, gotcha.
Although, to be fair, I only plan to write 1 at the start. And people keep...
What happened?
People keep talking me into writing others.
Well, I'm glad they did.
I really do think that 4 is enough. People get really bored with it.
I actually quite agree, but I'm glad there's that many. Because just as I was going, it was like the scope of this is so large. You can't do it in a book.
I will start running out of ideas eventually, so I think it's probably fair to knock it on the head.
Do you know how it's going to end?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I do.
Excellent. Well, thank you. It was a. Apologies that you didn't win. Well, not apologies because I thought it was a great win.
It's great. It's just great to be nominated. It's great to be here. It's been a brilliant night.
Yeah.
I'm not unhappy at all.
But it was a well-deserved nomination. Absolutely. Thank you for writing it. I enjoyed it so much.
Thank you very much.
So till the next one.
Thank you, Dave.
Take care.
Take care. You too.